Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because none of it makes any sense.
No.
And I know that's a common complaint we had for The Acolyte.
And a couple other things, but
When the film is engaging enough and the characters are interesting enough and charismatic enough, you can look past that.
yes.
It has plenty of the other stuff that a film needs. This review shall be spoiler-free, sadly also comedy, fun, charisma-free.
Welcome to Two Gaming Dunes. This is kind of a first for us. We actually went out and saw a movie, like, opening weekend.
Deadpool 3, Deadpool and Wolverine. Spoiler-free. Okay,
Spoiler-free.
Here we go.
We literally just got out of the theater,
Just a few moments ago.
sat down, decided we should probably talk about this.
It's definitely a Deadpool movie.
Yes, so if you were concerned that this might be like some Disney-ified...
Oh, no.
No. It is absolutely a Deadpool movie.
So much so that it's only a Deadpool movie. By that I mean this is the third, right?
Yes.
They're all just mashed together. It's just the same goddamn movie. That's okay.
Yeah.
Because you know what you're in for.
Right. And if you're already a fan of Deadpool movies, then you probably won't be disappointed. It's just another one.
Just understand this is Independence Day. This is Rocky 4. Turn your brain off.
Yeah.
Don't examine anything. Because if you start pulling on any plot thread, the plot is mucus thin.
Yeah. It is
Mucus thin.
paper. These just little tiny threads, and you just pull one, and the whole thing unravels.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Because none of it makes any sense.
No.
And I know that's a common complaint we had for The Acolyte.
And a couple other things, but
When the film is engaging enough and the characters are interesting enough and charismatic enough, you can look past that.
yes,
It has plenty of the other stuff that a film needs.
I also think that in a self-aware comedy like this,
Yeah.
you can get away with more of it. You know?
Yeah, that's interesting. It really is more of a buddy cop film than a superhero film,
Yes.
which is interesting and a good direction for them. It does absolutely nothing to fix the MCU.
No.
Nothing. It's still a mess.
It doesn't even really touch upon the MCU.
Other than being aware of it and acknowledging it.
I honestly think this film is more of a send-off to the Fox universe.
Maybe, yeah.
You know, it's like, because everything they did, it's all those Fox properties, you know?
Yeah, they didn't get into the MCU much at all.
Not really.
But they
this
heavily
is,
into the X-Men films.
yes, and other things that
Yeah.
were made by Fox. So it was very much just this, "Mwah, Fox, we love you, and we'll never see you again."
And then the same goes for Huge Jackass. They made it very clear. He's like, it's Hugh Jackman talking. It's not Wolverine. This isn't really a spoiler. He says at the end, maybe we'll see each other again. And he says, I don't think so.
No.
That's Hugh Jackman saying, I'm 60 years old. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
Very well done in that way. But again, it's a stupid movie.
Yes.
It's meant to be stupid,
Yeah.
but it's stupid.
If I get any deeper into it, we start digging into spoiler territory. And I didn't want to do that because I think this movie is a lot of fun. It's a theater experience. I think you should watch it. I think it's worth it.
I guess if I have to nitpick, it's the same nitpick I have. Ryan Reynolds is a one-trick pony.
Very much so.
He only has one joke. Not just in this film. In any movie he's ever done, he's only got one joke, right?
Right.
And he's gonna make silly peg jokes, and he's gonna make silly fart jokes, and they're gonna play silly, inappropriate music that's kind of quasi-gay. I get it. It's funny. By the end of the film, the jokes weren't hitting
Oh, yeah. It was
quite as strong anymore. It's
I will give it that. Like, compared to...
you played this out.
Yeah.
Enough already.
I remember the first Deadpool and thinking, wow, this is new and different and really neat. But after a while, and not just the Deadpool movies, but then like the Project Adam and the Red Notice, like all those other, anything that he's been in, you feel like, wow, is this joke still going?
The downside is, what do you do with the other MCU stuff? Here's my fear. The joke that we're talking about, that shtick, that tone,
Yeah.
it works great for Deadpool.
Yeah.
It worked great for Guardians of the Galaxy. And then they started trying to do it with Thor.
Which did not work.
And then they tried to do it with Marvel's
Yeah.
You can tell the studio execs realize, this silly, irreverent silliness. This hits well. Audiences like that. Let's just do everything in that tone. And it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
And if that's the lesson that the suits learned from this, we are in for a string of very shitty Marvel movies.
Yep, that are all going to be rated R, and they're all going to be very bloody and gory and have a lot of swearing and stupid fart jokes. I also have no idea how you put Deadpool in a film with other heroes. Without it being
a Deadpool
movie. Like, how do you put him into an Avengers movie and have it be an Avengers movie?
Yeah, you can't.
But there's a freaking Deadpool here making Deadpool jokes.
It's the same thing with She-Hulk.
Yeah.
You can't. It doesn't. You have to go into her world.
Yeah.
You had to take Logan and bring him into Deadpool. You couldn't go the other way around.
No, you couldn't have Deadpool show up, because we've seen that happen before, and it failed horribly.
Yeah, and they acknowledge it very early on. It's the same question fans had. Like, how are they going to... Logan is dead. We saw Logan die. How are they going to do this? He's alive. I don't know. Don't worry about it. Magic stuff. Okay.
I guess.
Which is okay. They did it. That's an old trope. Like Sherlock Holmes did that. Like in the books.
Oh.
Like originally, you have the Graffin Spree Falls, or I don't remember the name of it.
I don't know.
Where Holmes and Moriarty, they both fall off the bridge and they go over the waterfall and they're both dead. And then the publisher was like, "Hey Doyle, we need more books." He's like, well, I killed the characters. Like, well, you're under contract for 2 more books. You better come up with something. He's like, okay, here, I'm alive. Holmes, what happened? How are you alive? I don't know. I didn't die. I don't know. Anyway, on to the next mystery. It's the exact same thing here. How is he? He just is. All right.
Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Again, it's okay because it's funny enough and entertaining enough that you look past that.
And it's a Deadpool movie, so you really do look past it, and you're just like, yeah, that fits.
I don't care. You don't care.
Move on. Please tell more dick jokes and shoot more people. Yay.
It's a fun movie, but it's very stupid, but it's fun. So
I enjoyed all the fight scenes. Yeah. I thought some of them dragged on a little bit too long, but one of them in particular I thought was fantastic. And you've seen it in the trailers. It's the fight that happens in the car.
Yeah.
I loved the fight in the car.
It was cool.
That was fantastic.
All of it was fun.
So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think it's definitely worth seeing in theaters. Definitely see it before it gets spoiled, because some jackass is gonna mess it up and spoil it for you. So go see it as soon as you can. Enjoy the hell out of it. Let them know Chuck and Mike sent you. That might get you 5% off.
I think you're okay waiting for
the internet.
But whatever, it's fine.
All right, I say it's a theater experience. You say it's an at-home experience.
It's fine. It was a fine experience.
Right.
It's a little long.
It was a little long, but I don't know. I didn't mind it. So there you go. That's our opinion on it. Would love to know your opinion. Have you seen Deadpool? And if you have, what did you think of it? No spoilers in the comments, please. Just let us know if did you like it? Did you hate it? What'd you think?
Yeah, I'll scrub the comments anyway.
All right.
No one's gonna post it.
No one's gonna post because no one saw this far deep.
No. Okay.
But if you did, we appreciate you, and we'll see you in another episode.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye now.
Later.